From the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Stephen Nehrenz.
The look from Gathering Place, I think, says it all. It has just been, for lack of a better word, gross outside so far today. Rainy, chilly, windy conditions. There's a look from Gathering Place. Rain still falling, clouding up or kind of fogging up the camera lens there. Temperatures have been right around 40 degrees all day today, still are. Wind chills in the 30s. Wind speeds have come down, thankfully, for now. They're going to pick back up this afternoon, even as the rain starts to move away a little bit. Again, as I mentioned earlier, it's rain that we need, as we all know, with the drought conditions some of us have had. Doesn't mean that it feels nice to be outside. There's a look at radar right now. There have been a couple lightning strikes at times, but it's just mainly been kind of garden variety rain, wind-driven rain. Just to our north and east, you get up into Kansas and Missouri. That has been mixing in with a little bit of a wintry mix. And again, this is just the beginnings of this big, powerful storm system that's really starting to take shape to our north and west. Here's the wide view. And not only snow, but these are blizzard-like conditions in the Oklahoma Panhandle, western Kansas. If you were happy to head that way, trying to travel that way, I would recommend not doing that because travel is going to be very difficult there. Snow continues up into Kansas and Nebraska. That's going to start spreading quite a bit of snow up towards Kansas City. And you talk about active weather across the country. It's just a lot of colors. I usually don't show a map with this many colors and things on it, but this just highlights how busy the weather is across the country. All these kind of tan shadings, these are high wind advisories, alerts, basically across the southern third of the country. Blizzard warnings in the Panhandle and western Kansas, and winter storm blizzard warnings in the northwest. Winter storm warnings in the Great Plains or the Central Plains. And as this storm system heads to the northeast tomorrow, big time flooding threat for the northeast United States up around NYC and Boston. So, and also, by the way, some big severe weather threats across the Gulf Coast today, tonight, and tomorrow. All that to be said. So what's ahead of us this week? Pretty busy weather. Of course, the wet weather today. Tomorrow, we have windy, cold air surging in. There's that brief snow chance, in our northern counties. Now, for folks that are snow lovers, you know, 3-4 days ago, this system for tomorrow looked like it might be a better opportunity for accumulating snows. But we've had a further north storm track for tomorrow, which means a lot of folks, won't get snow accumulation on Tuesday. If you're north of Tulsa, you have a slight chance. By the end of the week, Arctic air is looming, though, and it's going to be a shock to the system because we haven't had a whole lot of that recently. Winds, strong southeast winds today, strong north winds tomorrow will still be gusting to about 40 miles per hour. So let's walk you through this on Future View. Again, the steady rains will slowly push west to east this afternoon. If you're east of Tulsa, you're still going to be stuck in it for most of the day. West of Tulsa, there might actually be a couple sun breaks. Most of us will be stuck in the 40s for our highs. Some spotty showers possible still this evening. Here comes the wraparound cold side of the system tomorrow morning. So before sunrise, north winds really crank up. There's going to be just a few hour window with some snow on the back side of the system, mostly near and north of Tulsa. We may have like an hour or two window for some snow to pop up here in Tulsa. Accumulation looks pretty unlikely for the metro. If you're north and northeast of Tulsa, you get up towards Pryor, Veneta, Coffeyville, Miami, Grove. Again, it won't last very long, but in the morning hours tomorrow, you could pick up some minor snow accumulation right through morning rush hour. And then by midday, the system is leaving. So it won't last very long. But temperatures tomorrow mostly in the 30s. So again, where there is the best chance for up to an inch of accumulation, and most spots would have less than that, but maybe half an inch to an inch of accumulation, so slightly more than a dusting. Southeast Kansas, up to about Miami, down to Grand Lake, just east of Tahlequah into northwest Arkansas. This is going to be blowing snow, by the way, so it might be hard to measure, and it will not exactly feel all that nice with those north winds blowing. Again, Tulsa Metro, there's a chance we could pick up a dusting, but accumulation for the Metro is pretty unlikely. Wednesday into Thursday, we kind of quiet down, and then our next system is building to our west Thursday into Friday, and with that comes some really cold air. So, a 7-day forecast. A lot to talk about, a lot to look at here in the 7 days. So you might want to just kind of take a peek here over the next few seconds. Rainy conditions today, cold tomorrow. Wednesday and Thursday, look at that bounce back. We're back in the 50s. I would suggest you enjoy that because take a look at where those temperatures start going Friday into the weekend. Arctic air comes plunging in, and temperatures falling below freezing. Wind chills, bitterly cold. Low temperatures, bitterly cold over the weekend and likely